Bombshell here with you, and we're on the eve of a holiday that we're hoping to see the blonde bombshell bunny, but I don't know if that will be possible this evening, so we're going to get right to it. I've got 10 questions here, and this is blonde bombshell number 2 video, where we're going to do a little Q&A, and I thank you everybody for shooting those questions my way, and we're going to start off with a question by doing it randomly tonight. So I'm just going to shuffle the papers here. I wrote them all down on pieces of paper. So let's see here. Ooh, first one right off the bat is a good question. So what do you find attractive in a guy? Honesty. There has been so many times that I have been lied to, and I just believe that being honest is the best policy. And that's the major thing that attracts me to a guy, is straight up honesty. The next thing would have to be, I'm going for a type lately, Gerard Butler / wrestling, so it's just a different kind of type that I've been hung up on. So I don't know if it's just Gerard Butler or Triple H or somewhere in between that I'm looking for. But I would say that's what I'm attracted to most, is honesty, because it's such a rarity these days. Most men will say anything to turn your head, and then once they realize that you're old-fashioned, it's too much, and they can't take the pressure and can't be a real man and stay. What CD is in your CD player currently? Well, we're not going to talk about my CD player downstairs, but we're going to talk about the CD player upstairs. Upstairs today, I actually put in Paul Brandt, his greatest hits. So that's the CD in my CD player today. What was the last movie you seen? Was it a home movie or at the cinema? Actually, tonight. I'm making this video a little late because I had to sit and watch the movie on the Hallmark Channel, Puppy Love. And it was a great movie. So it was here at home, the Hallmark Channel, Puppy Love. Great movie. Recommend it for everybody out there. Next question. What's your favorite dessert? Well, since my diet, I don't like dessert. Tomorrow I'm going to have to eat a piece of cake for my niece because we're celebrating her birthday a little bit late. But I will eat a small piece. I will say that my favorite dessert is yogurt. I eat Yoplait Light, and it has 90 calories in it, and it's absolutely wonderful. So, many flavors out there. Be sure to check it out. What was your first car? It's interesting that somebody thought of this question because my niece, the oldest niece, Taylor, just got her first car, and I'm giving her a hard time about it because I'm a Chevy girl, and she got a Ford. She'll learn. But it's a 2008 red Ford. So congratulations on your Ford, Taylor. And I hope that it works for you. My first car, oh, I loved it. It was a 1987 blue Forenza shift on the floor. And it was just my total favorite car. And it was just one of a kind. It can't be replaced. And oddly enough, it wasn't wrecked, but the battery cracked in it, so I had to get another car, and I really hated giving up that car. What was your favorite all-time dish to have for dinner from your sister Jamie? Jamie, hello, shout out. And my favorite all-time dish would have to be McDonald's. I know that's terrible to say, but grilled chicken salad is awesome from there, and we don't have a po folks around here. Mattoon, Illinois needs a po folks. Sorry, it's true. If you could go to any concert, what would it be? From John. Well, John, that would be simple. That would be Luke Bryan, Shake It For Me Country Girl. And, of course, Florida Georgia Line is there, along with Thompson Square. So that is the perfect concert to go to, and I would love to see them. I'm praying to see them sometime this year. That was a goal for 2013, but it hasn't worked out that way. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? From John again. He had 2 questions in a row there. I would say anywhere in the world. He didn't say it would have to be just one place. I have exactly 4 different places I would probably want to go, and none of them are international. The first one would have to be Florida. Reason? Po folks. And I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but I just love their cooking, and that is a goal of mine for when I get married. Our honeymoon is at Po folks. And I just love their cooking. The second place, I would probably say Stamford, Connecticut, the home of the WWE. The third place, Hawaii. That's a dream for me to see Dog the Bounty Hunter and meet him. And by the way, his new show, I think, is having a sneak preview tomorrow with Dog and Beth. Be sure to check it out. And the fourth place would be... I'll keep that under my lid. And let's see here. Oops, I just dropped one of my questions. I'll have to pick it up in a minute. Why is your email so long? DKPBBPRA fan. Well, that's simple. It stands for David Kirsch, Paul Brandt, Brad Paisley, Rhett Akins fan. And hold on a minute. Here we go. Last question. What do you think of having a live-in relationship? I know that this is the new thing, that you all live in love and free love. It's kind of like the 70s, if you ask me. But me, I'm more old school and I'm old-fashioned. I want a real commitment, because to me that they can walk out so easily in a live-in commitment like that, and they don't take it seriously. And to me, if you really care about someone and you're going to live in with them, you shouldn't confuse anyone, and you should be straight up forward and honest. And that is not a commitment. It's a situation that's easy, and a situation that love them and leave them can happen just like that. Now, I know that it can happen if you're married too, and I can hear some of you out there already arguing that point. However, I truly believe if you love that person to live with them, there's that old saying about free milk and a cow. Well, I just believe, and it's my personal belief, that a live-in relationship is living in sin. And I wasn't raised that way. And if a man cares for you that much, then he's going to prove it, and he's going to put a ring on the finger. So that is your blonde bombshell question and answers. Next, I have it on good authority that the blonde bunny bombshell will be back.